Tony Todd, we lost this week. He was 69 years old. I'm really devastated. He was. I've never seen the Candyman. To be perfectly honest, I don't know anything about that.
No.
I intend to see it. I first knew him as Kern in Star Trek: The Next Generation, Worf's younger brother, and then he went on and did Haikon in Stargate SG-1, and I've seen him in a ton of stuff in between. We were going to interview him.
Oh, were you?
I
Oh, was it
reached out
locked
to his
in?
it was not locked in, but it was close. I reached
Oh,
out to his management in the spring, and they said he's busy right now. Contact us in the fall, and we'll get started. I
he's got a
contacted them.
lot of upcoming
Yes,
projects.
I contacted
Yeah,
them last week, and then this happened. It's like, oh my
it's
god.
just
And
awful.
it's one of those where it's like, it's more incentive for me to continue to do what we're doing over at Dial the Gate. Because these people are
Yeah.
going
Absolutely.
way too fast now. He was 69 years old.
That's
That's
so young
nothing.
now.
He's
Yeah.
2 years
Yeah,
younger than my mother.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Or
think I
older
read
than my
somewhere
mother.
that he had a long illness,
Oh,
but I couldn't find any more details about
okay.
that. But yeah, just awful. I think you've pretty much touched on all of the main parts of his career that I wanted to delve into. But yeah, he did leave an incredible legacy in sci-fi. As you mentioned, he was in Star Trek, so he did The Next Gen, he did Deep Space Nine, and he did Voyager.
That's right.
I'm also the same as you. I haven't seen Candyman because
Same.
horror is not
Oh, you
my
haven't seen it, Nicole? Okay.
preferred,
I
not
love
my
horror. Haven't seen
preferred.
it.
You haven't seen it? I'm
Yeah,
going to now.
I can't do it. But he's supposed to be incredible in that. And I think he was sort of quite well renowned for his sort of very deep, distinctive voice.
It
And
was
he had
beautiful.
such a commanding screen presence. So, as Nicole mentioned before we aired, he did have quite a few video game um, voice acting credits to his name.
Recently, he was in Spider-Man, and he played Venom in that, and in
Hmm.
the game. And yeah, he's done quite a few games throughout career. Like Layers of Fear, which is by a company that I'm a big fan of at the moment. And he recently did like Back for Blood and stuff like that. So that's only his recent stuff. You go back far enough, it's like he's done Half-Life Alyx as well and stuff like
That's
that. It's like,
right. He was the
yeah.
Vortigaunts.
He's
God.
incredible. I think Evie,
Mm.
I think you've been looking into like his physical acting stuff. I think he was like Orville and stuff like that. He was in Chuck for sure,
He
but
was in
do you
Orville.
was he in the Orville as
I'm
well?
not
I thought.
surprised.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
recognized his
Think about
voice
it.
when I was
Yeah,
watching.
exactly.
I was like, I
There's
mm,
so
swear that's him.
mm.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there really
The
is.
fact that we haven't seen Candyman, but we know him so much from so many things, it's like,
We know
damn,
him from what he's not known for in all the trades.
Yeah,
So,
That's
yeah, because
true.
he's so incredible.
Because
Yeah, it just
yes,
sucks.
he just has such he offered such like dignity to his roles.
Mhm.
Particularly I think with Haikon.
yeah, a lot
He
of
was he
poise.
was he was like he was the last Sudan warrior.
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
no
Hmm.
more.
Very
So
much so.
It's
And
a
I
shame we're
wish
not on
that he
that
had
episode.
more. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's going to be hard
yeah.
when we get to that one. But I really
Yeah.
yeah.
wish that they had given him more meat to chew on. But for the
Yeah.
episodes that we had him, he
Mm,
was larger than life. He was rock solid.
yeah.
And yeah, yeah, he's gonna be a hard one to miss.
Yeah,
So
so he definitely had a lasting impact on Stargate and all his other projects. And obviously, our thoughts are with his family and friends, because that's
Yeah.
just an awful loss.
Yeah, we're
But
absolutely.
fans. We
he
love
will
him,
be
appreciate him
remembered.
in one way,
Yeah.
but like his family must be really feeling this. So yeah.
For sure,
Mm.
absolutely. Anthony Raleigh, I liked him in The Rock. I don't think I've the Sean Connery, The Rock. I've not seen it, so I'm gonna have to go and watch
Raj
it.
Luthor, yeah, he was in Chuck, yeah, yeah.
Not seen
I,
Chuck.
I,
Okay.
I really, I love Chuck so much.
Yeah.
It's such a good
Yes,
show.
you
It's
do.
one of the best, funniest shows. It's
Really?
like it honestly, David, you would like. I think you'd love it for like just a good chill time. Like it's a comfort show with great
Hmm.
Siri,
drama,
Yvonne
and
Straczynski, Zachary Levi, Joshua Go. Okay,
yeah,
I'll check it
and
out.
and they've got loads of like Firefly references in there because obviously you got Adam Baldwin and
Oh yeah.
and Tony Todd is he plays one of the head agents that is he's
Okay.
often on the video calls, and he's kind of like a douche sometimes, but there's some great moments. Like there's an episode where Chuck FedExes an important thing back to them, and he's really angry at Chuck for like messing everything up, and then suddenly he gets handed a FedEx box and he's like, what the hell? And like he's the angry guy in the comedy, and then but occasionally he gets to like it really like complements the comedy really well, and it's right in there.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen Star Trek Picard season 3, but Todd Stashwick played Captain Liam Shaw, and his first scene, it's like, oh my gosh, this guy's such an a-hole, and by his last episode, it's like, I don't want him to stop. I don't want this to end. The performance is so good. He has that arc, and it's like. It's those performances where you don't expect what's to come, and the actor and the writer come together and they deliver, and it's just cinema and TV magic. So very good.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Tony Todd.